League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Minnesota Twins. It's Interleague Baseball on the show. Jose Barrios gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully, he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game as the Giants extend to a 1-0 lead.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last pitch of that one.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. The bounce to the left side. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, my first guy already hit a home run. Thanks.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the left-hander hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to step out the bunch of times. That is cool. The bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. One for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. On to the bottom of the first, and the Giants are off to an early 1-0 lead. Johnny Cueto, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to getting up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off.
Can I get these guys out real quick?
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Here's to the road ahead. Trust Toyota to be here for you.
Some of our amazing offers
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
All the brand new trucks
Fastball
today
taken,
and
but that
tomorrow.
gets the zone for a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my life. Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball when and how you want it through MLB.com podcast. Whether it's fantasy information, league information, or the latest news and views from around baseball, MLB.com podcast will keep you informed. Visit MLB.com/podcast and subscribe today.
Into his motion. Here's his offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Transfer my internet and TV service in about a minute. Almost as easy as...
balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stunt.
Count remains at 0-2. Way through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out there hunting for the second. That was a strange AB right there, Gio. 7-pitch, 0-2 at bat, just the first two strikes in. And the 7th pitch, disaster for the pitcher.
Yeah, you'll see that happen about 5 to 10 times all year. You're in straight survival mode, fouling off everything and trying to hit.
And that would bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
That was tough. But that was a
Ready now, Austin Slater. He'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the back, the pitch. There's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone all the way into the upper deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now batting, Mitch Garver. Trying to make something happen with 2 down in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. But he bluffs the go, and he'll stay at second here with 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Kepler, but this will land untouched. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Longoria leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Longoria rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski, and it's fouled away. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that's a home run into the top tank. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a into the box now, Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson.
Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. A ball that's carrying. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So that brings up the outfielder, Austin Slater. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Buxton falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Twins nothing. Here's Miguel Sano. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting it, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch outs, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Buxton is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brandon Crawford. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. 6 runs, 9 hits. And And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after is Rosario. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th, and that brings up Evan Longoria. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down on 4 pitches. They lead it 6-0. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 11.
So digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Reined in. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
Now the pitch. That's smoked, but right into the shift. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Row, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Rosario comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll look to follow. Follow up with Hunter Pence will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Hunter Pence.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
At the plate now, Alex Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 8-0.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Austin Slater, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lifted in the air out to right. Kepler's on his horse. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Mauricio.
Digging in once again, Mauricio Dubon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. San Francisco leads this one 8-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So stepping in, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Garver comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in, Billy Hamilton, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants.
The center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here comes the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Whistler is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Two out here and a runner at second. In there, strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Now at the plate, Luis Arias will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here it comes. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And that's out number 1.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now to the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
At third, Longoria. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Cueto sets his sights. First pitch on the way.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still 8-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher. Rob Brantley is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Rob Brantley.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Zach Littell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Next will be the designated hitter, Austin Slater. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Pablo Sandoval will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Well hit deep down the right field line, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Line toward the alley in left center, and he has done the job in style off the bench as he'll drive them both in with extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping in now, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Billy Hamilton. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 10 and the Twins nothing. Pablo Sandoval is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement.
Number 76, Rob Brantley.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Oh, 2, here it is. High drive deep down the left field line. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
0-for-2 for him to this point. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Donaldson becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. No hits to this point. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. A little low. It's 2-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins wind up stranding 1. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Into the box, Evan Longoria. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So now to the plate, Rob Brantley, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 out, nobody on. Strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Giants down in order, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Striding in once again, Mitch Garver. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
22.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Dickerson is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
At the plate, Luis Arraez. Couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Cueto into his motion. Here it is on 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Into the box now, Alex Dickerson. Belted out toward deep center field. Racing back the center fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center as this lead got even wider. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval as the blowout continues.
Tyler Clippard comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Wilmer Flores will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Wilmer Flores.
Three runs already home here. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike two. Fly ball heading for the alley. Heading after it is Kepler, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. Now a bunt attempt here. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 35.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Still only one out in the inning. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. He swings and grounds it to short. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Wilmer Flores will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Max Kepler swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
14-0 is the final in this one. San Francisco sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Johnny Cueto pitches well enough to get the W. Jose Barrios struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.